Menendez brothers, I didn't watch it. I watched the movie before about it, like on Lifetime before, so I know the story. I don't know why people, network, streaming service insist, I guess because people don't keep viewing it, on telling the story over and over again. Like the Griselda, they tell that story over and over again. The John Benet Ramsey, they tell that story over and over again. They keep telling me stories over and over again. I'm like, there are new stories to tell. And these are like based on real life situations. There are stuff happening every day to do a doc about or do a series about. Why do y'all keep doing, how many times y'all gonna do the same thing? How many Griseldas is it? How many Menendez brother things is it? Like, how many times y'all gonna keep doing this stuff over and over again? It's like getting annoying at this point. Then y'all keep like sensationalizing these people. Like, they killed their parents. Like, and people can be like, oh, but this, so you're talking somebody unalive somebody, like the girl, what is that girl name? They got a whole reality show and everybody following her and stuff. The girl that had her mother unalive by her boyfriend. She clearly was a mastermind. She clearly got him to do it. And she was clearly in on the scheme with her mother. Because she had ran away. She was grown, she found out she was grown. She wouldn't even run away. She left and then came back and continued to scam. And she knew she wasn't sick and continued to scam. She found somebody who was mentally unstable, which was her boyfriend, and then came up with the whole plot. She even did the stabbing motion with her hand and put it on video. And then she was in the interrogation room crying and faking. So if you unalive somebody, all you have to do is have a story of to why. But the Menendez brothers, I don't know if it's true or not true, about them saying they got whatever molested by their father or something to that extent. It's like, it could have happened, could not have happened, but all you have to do is tell somebody stuff like that, and then people are like, oh well, they should get out. Okay, that case, a lot of people should get out, because all these women that be in jail because their husband or boyfriend was beating them, and the only way out that they felt was the way out was to kill them. But they're in jail still, and doing nobody champion them, and nobody write a movie about them or a show about them. Like, that is very annoying. The person that actually unalives a person gets, and I'm talking about the girl, I can't think of her name right. Gypsy Rose, I think that's her name. She masterminded this whole thing, but she got less time than the dude that actually did it. And it's violent. It ain't like she like, oh, let's just poison her. Like, she had that man stab her mother. Like, I don't understand how people don't see how that's crazy and they're championing her because they like, her mother did this, this, and this. You think she was innocent in that? It's like, okay, whatever. Like, that's something mentally, I don't know what's going on. Then with this Menendez brother thing, it's like, they was gonna get away with it. They could have just try to poison their parents or do something like I feel like they shot them with a shotgun. Like I said, I seen the Lifetime movie a while ago, but they shot them with a shotgun multiple times, like very violently. And it's like, and they did something to their mother too, and the mother didn't, they said molest them. They said the daddy did it, but the mother didn't do anything about the abuse or whatever. I think they were just both entitled. The daddy probably was like, hey, we gonna cut you out the thing. And they was like, you ain't cutting me out of nothing. He probably thought they was too spoiled and entitled, so he's like, I'm gonna take this money away from you. This is a theory. I'm gonna take this money away from you. You ain't getting nothing. And then they was like, I'm trying to pay. He ain't about to take your money. We about to get all the money. That's why they had to kill the mama too, because obviously the money would have went to the mother. So they're like, okay, we got to get him out of here. And they was just living so cocky about it and just telling people and telling this. And then pretty much, I don't want to say they got away with it the first time with the mistrial or whatever, but they did hear the dude come on the phone telling the girl, we met pen pal or whatever, like, hey, this, we got away, we see how it's on stand, making everybody feel sorry for me. You think a person that says stuff like that, first of all, and they're not smart. You know stuff is recorded, and you record the phone calls with the therapist, the psychologist, whatever. And it's like, psychologists, I thought they were supposed to have an obligation. I don't know why that dude ain't arrested or didn't get disbarred or whatever. Maybe he did get disbarred or whatever, or you lose his license. I thought, yeah, it's supposed to be confidentiality until you think someone is going to commit a crime or somebody told you they commit a crime. That's not supposed to be confidential anymore. You're supposed to alert the authorities with that. That's not a lawyer. A psychologist is not a lawyer. Like a lawyer, if you tell them you unalive somebody, they ain't supposed to tell nobody. But with a psychologist, they are supposed to tell, because that's putting somebody else's life in it. Ain't. If they think you're about to do something, they're supposed to tell, or if they feel like you did something, they're supposed to tell. So I don't know why people think psychologists is like lawyers, because they're not. If I was a brother the other brother that didn't tell, I was confused which one it was. I'm like, he need to do his time by himself, because I would have put out like, no, you snitched on us, so you need to do the time for both of us and say it was just you, because you can't keep your mouth closed. We was getting away with a fine. Like, they didn't even look at them. That's how you know how entitled they were. Or maybe nobody cared. Like, they didn't even look at them. There wasn't even an option to even look at them, which is crazy. If people think somebody is attractive, they just sensationalize them. It's very weird to me. Like, they can do all this bad stuff. Like, what was his name back in the day? Ted Bundy? I think his name was Ted Bundy, the one that was unaliving all the women. It's like, they think they're attractive, they just let them get away with anything. Like, if you're famous or they think you're attractive, they would just let you get away with anything. Like, they said all the jurors wanted to let them in, then they brought us off with the women, and then the men was like, no, they're guilty. It's like, y'all think just because they look good, that mean they not gonna commit a crime. Anything they think they gonna get away with it. He like, oh, y'all sympathizing. That's why it made me think they lying about the stuff that happened. Like I said, I don't know if they are or not, but it makes it look like they're lying, because they're like, oh, I get people to feel sorry for me. You see, I had everybody on the juror, and feeling sorry for me, eating at the palm of my hand. Like, people that say stuff like that is very. And you still talking, you still cocky, you still like thinking you're gonna get out, which they might get out. Like I said, stuff like this, when you put out movies like this and paint a narrative about them in a way to paint them as victims instead of monsters, then obviously people are gonna be like, oh, they should get out, oh, they should do this, oh, they should do that. Like, I didn't watch the Jeffrey Dahmer because I don't really like watching stuff like that. Like I said, I feel like it sensationalizes the people, so I didn't watch it. So maybe I'm not getting all the story 100% correct. And I watched GRISELDA back in the day. I didn't watch the one on Netflix, but like I said, I watched it on Lifetime or something. I'm not going to keep watching the same story over and over again. It's weird. I never watched anything about Jeffrey Dahmer though, but I think they were saying something happened to him too, and I don't know if how heavily they focus on that in the series that they did, but even that, it's like you try to make people feel sorry for people who are monsters, and it's very weird to me. Everybody got something in their past that you can focus on and make you feel sorry for them and make you feel like, oh, poor them. But so if that's the case, then everybody in jail and everybody that commit a crime should be getting all this sympathy and all this grace, if that's the case, because everybody done had something happen. It's like something's wrong with the mentality of people. Instead of like I said, it would be different if it was happening to them, why it's happening, they got so upset and then they did it on the spot, like a crime of passion type of thing. If you did it soon as somebody was doing something, you did it on the spot. But to think about it ahead of time to do all this instead of trying to get away, or even instead of try to go to somebody and saying, hey, this person did this to me, you choose to unalive them violently. That says a lot too, but it's like, this is my theory. Like I said, this is my theory. I think the daddy was like, hey, I'm about to cut y'all out because y'all getting out of control, and they wasn't having it. And they was like, well, what can we do? We need a story. So anytime you get in trouble, just come up with a story and be like, I was getting this, I was getting abused. Like, you have to paint yourself as a victim. So, like, if the glove don't fit, they must have how they were trying to paint OJ as this little frail. Look, what they say, I don't know if they said something with his back or something. Basically, he wasn't able to move how he was supposed to be moving. I can't remember how they painted it. I watched that little trial. It obviously was long, so like I watched like 4 hours of it, like the actual trial. And it's like, oh, he barely can move. I'm like, that is older. That's like saying Mike Tyson can barely move. Yeah, he older, but let's not pretend like older men can't get down to child and ain't strong still. That's all I got. Bye.